Hello my dear students, today I am showing you how to calculate the closed traverse survey by prismatic compass. So this is the calculation of closed traverse, and the method that are following here is actually parallel meridian method. So you have to prepare such a table. You can see here, this is the first station, that is M, N, O, P and Q. These are the actually station which is actually already given in the question. Now these are the lines, these are the length. So observe bearing. So this bearing actually we will take from the field. So this is, you can see here, 14 degree in this way, 58, 137, 218, 292. So all these reading, that mean up to this we have actually collected from the field, and from here, that mean the difference column, this is actually difference. So from here we will calculate. Okay, so the first thing is to find out how to find out this difference. Okay, so this is very simple to find out the difference between two bearing. So I am showing you how to find out the difference. Okay, here's the calculator, but it is better if you use the scientific calculator, because sometimes what happens, the forward bearing actually it includes the minute reading also, but here all the readings are in degree. Okay, so if it is minute reading, then you have to use the scientific calculator. Okay, so the first station, that is M station, you can see here the N station, the forward bearing of this station is 14 degree and the back bearing is 192. So what will be the difference? Simply press 192 degree, just a minute, 192 degree and minus 14 degree. So 14 and equals to, so it is 178. So I am writing here 178 degree. In this way, this calculation, okay, here it is 238 minus 58 equals to 180 degree. In the same way, it is 313 minus 137 equals to 176 degree. And next is 218 degree minus 40 degree, so it will be 178. And the final one is 292 minus 116 equals to 176 degree. So all these are actually difference. So keep it in your mind that the difference is actually 180 degree. That means the difference between forward bearing and back bearing is actually 180 degree. Okay, but sometime what happens, the degree may varies. That means it may be less than 180 or more than 180. So now we will find out the error. So difference, if we designate this column like by D, then error is actually 180, sorry, D minus 180 degree. Okay, so how to find out the error? Error is actually D minus 180. So here it is actually 178. So if we subtract 178, so 178 minus 180, then you will get minus 2 degree. So right here minus 2 degree. So in the same way, here it is actually 180 degree. So the error will be nil or 0. Okay, in the same way it is 176, so minus 4 degree. 178, same, minus 2 degree. 176, so 176 minus 180, that means minus 4 degree. The next column is a half of error. So how to find out this half of the error? Okay, so you can see here that the this is the error column. So the errors are, the first error is actually 2 degree, so half of the error will be 2 minus 2, sorry 2 by 2. So if I divide this 2, so 2 divided by 2 mean actually it will be 1. Okay, so this one will be 1 degree. This one is actually nil because we have no error in this row. Next one is minus 2 degree, minus 1 degree, and again minus 2 degree. So in this way we will find out the half of the error reading. Okay, after that we will find out the corrected forward bearing as well as the corrected back bearing. So here is a rule to find out the corrected forward bearing and back bearing. So the rules is actually, I'm showing you. So here is the rules. If the half of the error is actually negative value, so if the value is negative, then this half of the error will be added with the bigger ones. So bigger ones mean, you can see here, the bigger ones is actually in between forward bearing and back bearing. Which one is the bigger? So you can see here it is 14 degree and it is 192 degree. So this one is the bigger value, so we will add. So here is the rule, if it is negative value, so this is actually negative value. As it is negative value, so the half of the error will be added with the bigger one. This B represents the bigger one and this is represents the smaller one. So the smaller value is 14 degree, right? So 14 degree, that means we will add this 1 degree with this one. So 14 degree plus 1 degree, that means it will be 15 degree and 192 degree, right? Sorry, I have a mistake. As bigger, we will add the half of the error with the bigger one. So this one is actually the bigger value, so it will be 193 degree and this one will be 14 degree. So here I am showing you that if the half of the error is negative, then this half of the error, that means here it is 1 degree, will be add with the bigger ones and it will be subtract with the from the smaller one. So this one is actually smaller value in between 192 and 14 degree, you can see here. So we subtract this 1 degree from 14 degree and 192 plus 1 degree, it is actually 193 degree. So this is the rules. But sometimes what happens, the difference is actually 180 degree, that means there is no error. In such case you have to keep the value in the same way, that is it will be remain same, 58 degree and 238 degree. So in this way we will find out the corrected bearing. Okay, now the corrected bearing for station O is actually, here this value is actually bigger value and this is actually smaller value. So the half of the error is negative, you can see here. So as it is negative condition, so bigger will be add and smaller will be subtract. So this one is actually bigger value, so this half of the error will be subtract from 313. So 313 minus 2 equals to 311 degree, and sorry, again mistake, that means it will be add, that means 2 degree. So 313 plus 2 equals to 315 degree, and you can see 137, this is the smaller value. So 137 minus 2 equals to 135 degree. Okay, so in the same way we can find out this value also. So here the forward bearing is 218, right? So negative condition, that means bigger will be added now. So 219 degree and 39 degree, and last one also negative condition, so 294 degree and 14 degree. Okay, so here is the way to check, cross check it. That means how can you check whether the finding forward bearing and back bearings are correct or not. So here's the rules. So 193, you can see 193 minus 13 degree equals to 180 degree. So now the difference is 180 degree. That means this is actually okay. The next one is 315. So 315 minus 135 equals to 180. You can see here. Next one is 219 minus 39 equals to 180 again. So it is okay. Next is 294 minus 114. So it is also 180 degree. So in this way you can cross check the corrected bearing. Now we will draw these values in a paper. Okay, so I am showing you how to draw these values. So before going to draw the value, first we should take a suitable scale. So on the basis of the length, you can see here the lengths are 45 meters. So you can't draw this 45 meter in your paper. So this paper is too small to draw such a length. So it is actually 45 meter. So you can also reduce this value using a scale. So I am taking a scale here, 1 cm to 10 meter. Okay, so it is 10 meter. So if I select a scale 1 cm to 10 meter, that means 45 meter, we have the length 45. So the scale value is 10. So 45 divided by 10 mean it will be 4.5. Next one is 4.0. How it come? 40 divided by 10. So it is 4. This one will be 4.3, then 4.2 and 3.9. Okay, in the next column you have to select a double scale. That means if you select here 1 cm to 10 meter, then this column will be 1 cm to 20 meter. Okay, suppose you select here 1 cm to 1 meter, then it will be 1 cm to 2 meter. Suppose you select 1 cm to 5 meter, then it will be 10 meter. Okay, that means whatever you select in this column, that will be double on this column. Okay, so as it is the value is doubled, so all these values will half. So it will be 4.25, then it will be 2.0, sorry, it will be 2.25. next is actually 2.15, then 2.10 and 3.19. Okay, I have written all these values. So this is the actual length. So length divided by this ground distance of the scale. Here it is actually 10. That's why 45 divided by 10, then 45 divided by 20, and in this way we will get all these values, and finally I sum up all these values. Okay, and it is actually 10.45 centimeter. Okay, now the remark column. So here you have to write two things. One thing is whether the readings are taken in clockwise or anti-clockwise, that is that thing. And the second thing is whether the stations are locally attracted or not. So regarding this, that means the local attraction is actually basically we use the prismatic compass, and prismatic compass is a the magnetic compass. So if the readings are attracted by some local attraction like magnetic attraction, then the readings will be deflected, and that situation is known as the local attraction. So if the values are not correct, that means if the difference between two reading is not 180 degree like this one, then this stations is actually locally attracted. But if the difference between forward bearing and back bearing is 180 degree, then there is no local attraction. Okay, so you can write here. So I am writing. So you can see here I have written the remarks. So I am zooming in. So first thing I have written, survey was done clockwise. So uh, you will know when you will take the readings from field, that time you will know whether the stations are situated in local I mean clockwise or anti-clockwise. Okay, and the second thing is actually whether the stations are locally attracted or not. You can see in the stations in, so there is no difference. That's why N stations are not locally attracted, and I have written here all stations are locally attracted except N stations. Why N stations? Because the difference between I mean forward bearing and back bearing of N stations is 180 degrees. So the I mean local attractions, actually there is no local attraction in N stations, and except N stations all other stations are locally attracted.